This is the first tree we saw on the trail in Georgia that was burned. It was just a small burn area. The further north we got, the burn areas increased in size, alternating with areas that weren't burned at all. Usually, the healthy trees remained standing or just burned around the base. The dead trees and the undergrowth and the unhealthy trees were burned to the ground. It's still not known if the healthy trees that were burned around the base will survive, as they were burned through the outer layers of bark and into the tree itself. Only time will tell.
One thing I've noticed is that the signage was burned and they had to be replaced. Here's a sign with a brand new post as well. And I've seen this since the burn started here in North Carolina. By the way, most of the privies are kind of private, but you know, in kind of a small shed with a floor that's opaque walls, so no one can see you. But every now and then we come across privies. This is one that has a seat, toilet seat, and of course it's out here in the parking lot. These are called desperation privies. If you're desperate and you've had too many Wiener Schnitzel late at night, then you'll welcome the sight of these things. After all, in the woods, everything's just like in the theater. Nobody really pays much attention.
Good morning. We are at the Standing Indian Shelter, and we're about to get going for the day. This starts our third week out on the trail. Last night we came in here and decided to not tent, in fact stay in here with the mice, and that's because it was supposed to rain and get cold, and sure enough it did. It started raining about 8:47 and rained all night, so it was a good decision not to tent. We're making our way on into Franklin, North Carolina. Anticipate being there Sunday night. The great thing about that is that my wife's going to meet us there, so it'll be a nice couple of days of rest and getting ready to continue on. So we're learning as we go, and we're making good progress. We're not burning it up like some young folks, but we're steady, one foot in front of the other. I want to say a special shout out to my wife. Today is her birthday, and I wish I were there with her, or she was here with me. But we'll have other opportunities, I'm sure. So happy birthday, Janet. And we'll be talking soon. So we're rolling.
At times, this is what the trail looks like. It's simply a tunnel surrounded by impenetrable brush on either side. The trail itself may be up to 2 feet deep, and if it were raining, this would be a little creek that we'd have to walk through. On occasion, though, the trail emerges out to the side of the mountain, and you get these fantastic views.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the edge of the trail. That's what happens if you step off the trail. You go down a few hundred feet. And then here is the view. You can't tell with a camera, but it has the wow effect. Unless, of course, you're coming. Finished that climb. It was the steepest climb I've ever done, and it went on forever. But I'm at the first fire tower. We're going to see several along the path, and this is the first one. It's about 6 miles south of Franklin, North Carolina. And that's it right there. Gonna go up there and give you all some views. Facing west, straight down. South. Looks like there's a little road down there. Well, we made it to Franklin. Gadsrow's wife, Ma, trail name Ma, came picked us up. Gonna take a 0 tomorrow into Franklin. Best part is she made us homemade brownies, not dehydrated. They're all fluffy and gooey and stuff, and we like them a lot. Okay, isn't it nice out here? We didn't see any of this when we were on top of that mountain. Sure did.
It's gorgeous.
Gotta go right.
Oh. I'm standing here by Avogadro's house. We have had to take a second 0 day because Gadsrow's wife fell ill and we had to drive her home. So we shan't be leaving until tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I think. We'll hit the trail then. So another day, another 0 day is not so bad because it was supposed to rain all afternoon, all night. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But we've just dropped her off and gonna make sure she's okay, and then we're gonna head back to the Budget Inn hotel, and our next stop will be the NOC, which is the North Carolina Outdoor Center. We'll be there in 3 days. We'll shoot you another video when we get there. Until then.
Bailey! Bailey, doggy! Come here! Oh, Bailey, Bailey! What's up? You remember me? You remember me?
Hey, Bailey, go.